Hello student, today we will introduce a new topic of diffraction. In this lecture, basically we will cover the definition of diffraction, what is the condition for diffraction, and also we will discuss the diffraction due to the single slit. First, we will start the definition of diffraction. Bending of waves around the edges of any obstacle. It means that bending of the waves around the edges of any obstacle, this is known as a diffraction. But the dimension of obstacle are comparable to wave length of wave. What is the meaning of that? Here I have written that the dimension of obstacle, it means that the size of the obstacle should be equal to comparable with wavelength of wave. Then you will see the diffraction. What is the meaning of that? Here, suppose that we have an obstacle like that. This is obstacle, and the size of the opening part will be equal to small d. Now, suppose that we have a 3 wavelength, lambda 1, lambda 2 and lambda 3. Lambda 1 is very small as compared to d, this d. And here lambda 2 is comparable with d, just equal to the size of d. And the last condition, lambda is greater than d. All of you know from the definition of the diffraction will be start when the size of the obstacle is comparable with the size of wavelength. It means that now in this condition you will see that here you can see that the wavelength of the wave is very small. It means that according to the condition here you will not see any type of diffraction. It means that no bending of the wave. Now in this condition, when the wavelength of the wave is comparable with the d, according to the condition, the diffraction will be start. It means that here you will see the bending of wave like that. Here bending start. And now here you can see that the lambda is much greater than. It means the wavelength of the light is much greater than size of the obstacle. Now in this condition you will see a more diffraction pattern. Now in this case, it means that diffraction will be start when the size of aperture or size of the optical is equal to the wavelength of light wave. There are two types of diffraction phenomena. One is known as a Fraunhofer, other one known as a Fresnel. So what is the difference between these two phenomena of diffraction? Now we will discuss what is the difference between the Fraunhofer diffraction and Fresnel diffraction. The phenomena of diffraction. There are two types of phenomena of diffraction pattern. One is known as a Fraunhofer. Other was known as a Fresnel. In a case of the Fraunhofer, the arrangement like that, the source or screen are both at infinite distance from the obstacle. Now in this case, the source or screen are both at finite distance from the obstacle. What is the meaning of the infinite? You know that in optics we will get the infinite through the parallel light. It means that here will be a source and we will use a convex lens like that, and this rays will be a parallel. And now here have a obstacle. Now bending of the light like that, here we will use another convex lens that will be a focus on a screen at a point P. Now you can see that here the light is bending, and also you can see that source, screen are both at an infinite distance. You can see that here will be a parallel light from the obstacle, here will be a parallel light, and also here will be a parallel light. So you can see that from the obstacle both are at an infinite distance. Now in case of the Fresnel, source is here will be a obstacle like that, and the bending of the light will be focused on a screen. This is the optical, this is the screen. Here you can see that everything at a finite distance from the optical, because here we have not used any type of lens. The first difference is the source and our screen are both at infinite. Here will be a finite distance, and in this case we have used the lens. Here we will not use the lens. That is the first difference. Another difference, what is the nature of the incident wave? The nature of the incident wave is plane wave. Here will be a spherical or cylindrical. This is the nature of the incident wave front. Now, what is the diffraction pattern? The diffraction pattern in case of the Fraunhofer is image of optical. Here the shadow of optical. These are the main difference between the Fraunhofer and Fresnel. First, we will discuss the example of Fraunhofer, then we will discuss the Fresnel. So, what is the first example of the Fraunhofer? The first example of the Fraunhofer is known as a single slit. So, first we will start the diffraction due to the single slit. Now, diffraction due to the single slit. What is the meaning of single slit? Meaning of that, a single opening like that. A single opening is known as a single slit. Suppose that the width of the opening is equal to small b, and when a parallel beam incident on a single slit, all of you know very well the every wavefront have a secondary wavelet, and every secondary wavelet behave as a source. They will generate another wavefront. Suppose that here will be a wavefront A1, A2, A3 up to AN. Now this one is the A1, A2, A3 up to AN, and the separation between A1 to A2, let it be equal to a delta. It be equal to delta. Now here light will be bent like that at every point of the secondary wavelet, and here will be a convex lens, and that will be a focus of all the wave at a point P. That will be the screen. This one P, this is a single slit. Here will be the source. Using a lens like that, here is the source. It will be a lens, convex lens. Here is also a convex lens. Now, the question is that what will be the resultant intensity or nature of the wave at that point? Now you can see that here. Now every source of a secondary wavelet behave as a source, and now you can say that they will generate a wave here, and all will be focused at a point P. Now you can see that suppose that we will draw a perpendicular from here like that. This one is a perpendicular, and let here A2 dash. That will be a A2 dash. Now here I am drawing again, because here you can see the clear picture. Suppose this is a A1, A2 up to or A3 up to AN. Now suppose that this one is the AN like that. Now all the wave is like that, here and here. Now I am saying that suppose we draw a perpendicular like that. Here will be a point A2 dash. Now suppose that here will be an angle theta. You can write the value of A2 dash is a delta sine theta, because you know that this difference is equal to a delta, and the width of the total opening is small b. Here now when you extend the perpendicular, here it will be A3 dash, and this distance A3 and A3 dash is equal to 2 delta sine theta. You know that this one delta, this one is a delta. Now from here to here is there say 2 delta. And now finally from A here, when we extend the perpendicular AN dash, now AN up to AN dash is equal to, here you can see that when here the 2, here is the 2, we have written delta sine theta. Here will be a 3, we will written a 2 delta sine theta. It means that one value less. Here we can written as n minus 1 delta sine theta. No. And also you can see that the phase difference, that is a path difference. That will be the path difference from this wave to this wave, from this wave to this wave. This one is path difference. From this wave to this wave equal to this path difference. What is the phase? The phase is equal to 2 pi by lambda delta sine theta. This is the phase from this one. And here delta 1, or you can write delta 1 is equal to 2 pi by lambda 2 delta sine theta. It means that we can write that the 2 phi, you know that. And finally you can write here phi n is equal to n minus 1 phi. This is a phase difference, and phi is a phase difference of first wave 1 to 2. This is a phase difference from 1 to 2. It means that suppose that A1 will generate a wave, Y1 is generated from the A1 secondary wavelength is equal to A sine omega t. Then Y2 generated from A2 A sine omega t minus phi, because this wave have a lag. This wave behave as a lag. So here we will use a negative sign. Now Y3 is generated from this point A sine omega t minus phi, and up to the Yn is equal to A sine omega t minus n minus 1 phi, like that. What will be the resultant? All the wave will be meet at a point P. Now the sum of all the wave is equal to the resultant wave. Now the resultant wave y is equal to A sine omega t plus sine omega t minus phi. Here will be a 2, here will be a 2, and plus sine omega t minus 2 phi up to here a sine omega t minus n minus 1 phi, like that. Now it will be the resultant wave at a point P. Now, what is the sum of these waves? And now you can see here also, here will be distance from A1 to A2 delta, A1 to A3 is 2 delta. It means that another, you can see that the one point will be less, 2 delta. It means that here B is equal to n minus 1 delta. That will be the opening width will be equal to the n minus 1 delta, and delta is the width of 2 secondary wavelet or 2 secondary wave source. Now, what will the resultant? The sum of this wave is equal to, suppose that we have written in exponential form the imaginary part, we can written like that, I omega t, this term, and also we written an imaginary part plus e to the power I omega t minus phi, then plus e to the power I omega t minus 2 phi, and up to e to the power I omega t minus n minus 1 phi, like that. Now, suppose now we will take the common of e to the power I omega t. A imaginary part I omega t equal to 1 plus e to the power minus I phi plus e to the power minus I 2 phi, and up to e to the power minus I n minus 1 phi. You can see that this series behave as a geometric series. All of you know that sum of the geometric series is equal to a 1 minus r to the power n divided by 1 by minus r, where a is the first term, r is the common factor. What will be the common factor? Here common factor is e to the power minus I phi. You can see that. Now you can written like that, the imaginary part I omega t equal to 1, that is the first term, 1 minus e to the power common factor minus I n phi divided by 1 minus e to the power minus I phi. Okay, now you can written like that, I imaginary part e to the power I omega t 1 minus e to the power I n phi divided by 1 minus e to the power I phi. Now again we will solve this equation like that. We will take the common here e to the power minus I n phi by 2, here e to the power minus I phi by 2. Here we will take the common like that, a imaginary part e to the power I omega t e to the power minus I n phi by 2. In this term, you can write it like that, e to the power I n phi by 2 minus e to the power minus I n phi by 2. In denominator, we will take the common. You have minus I 5 by 2, you can retain as I 5 by 2 minus e power minus I 5 by 2. Also, you can retain like that I, the imaginary part, e power I omega t. Now you can write like that minus I n minus 1 5 by 2 from this portion, and here this one is equal to 2I sine n 5 by 2. This one is 2I sine 5 by 2. That will be cancel out, and you will see that a imaginary part here I is common omega t minus n minus 1 5 by 2 dot sine n 5 by 2 divided by sine 5 by 2, and also you can arrange like that a sine n 5 by 2 divided by sine 5 by 2, and imaginary part e power I omega t n minus 1 5 by 2 like that. Now here we can write like that sine n 5 by 2 and the sine 5 by 2 like that, and we will remove this portion. We can write like that sine omega t minus n minus 1 5 by 2. That will be the resultant wave at a point P on the screen. Now, all of you know very well, suppose n source will be infinite. It means that here you can see that like that here a1, a2, a3 up to an. a1, a2, a3 up to an. Suppose that the secondary source, it will be a large number. You can say that n will be a infinite, tends to infinite, not infinite, tends to infinite. At that condition, you know that delta will be a 0. Delta will be 0. Why delta will be 0? You know that here a1, a2. This is the a1, this is the a2. That will be the delta. Now, when the secondary source, with the more number of the secondary point between these two edges, what will happen? This will be a separated like that. More of secondary wave. It means that delta will goes to do decreases. It means that when n tends to infinity, delta goes to decreases. At that condition, you know that B is equal to, because n is infinite, it means that no meaning of the 1. It means that we can write that n into delta n. Okay, and also you can retain like phase is 2 pi by lambda is equal to delta sine theta. Suppose that we have divided, we have multiplied by n number. Here you can retain like that n delta is equal to b sine theta, and also you can retain n 5 by 2 is pi lambda is equal to b sine theta. Okay, and also here 5 by 2 is equal to pi lambda delta sine theta, and pi by lambda delta will equal to b upon a n sine theta. That will be the 5 by 2. This is another relation. Okay, now here You can see that when n goes to infinite, delta goes to 0. It means that phase, what the phase will be small. When phi will be small, what the here the sine phi by 2 will also will be small. It can be written like that, phi by 2. It means that we have written the resultant wave y a sine n phi by 2 divided by phi by 2 is a sine omega t n minus 1 phi by 2, like that. And all of you know very well the n phi by 2, this one equal like that, a sine pi lambda b sine theta, and phi by 2 is equal to pi lambda b by n sine theta is equal to sine omega t minus n minus 1. n is infinite. It means that 1 is no meaning of 1. You can written as 9 n phi by 2, like that. Suppose that let beta is equal to pi by lambda b sine theta. So let now this equation can be written in term of beta. Here will be n a sine beta divided by a beta, and the sine, this one is the, all of you know very well, this n phi, this a omega t, this one is a beta, is minus you know that n phi by 2 is equal to pi by lambda b sine theta. It will be equal to beta, that will be a beta, this portion, like that. Suppose that n is a small a, can be written like that, where a is equal to na is a sine beta upon a beta. This is the sine omega t minus beta. That will be the resultant wave due to the single slit at a point P. That is the resultant wave of diffraction due to the single slit. Now I will stop here. In next video lecture, we will discuss the intensity curve due to the single slit. Thank you.